Hey everybody, how's it going? 3 years ago you heard this testimony in Nebraska. This may surprise you when you hear this, but the person that is saying that it's dangerous if people fix their tractors owns a John Deere dealership.
My name is Mike Kongs, that's M-I-K-E-K-O-N-G-S. I'm representing Landmark Implement. We have John Deere dealerships. So opening the code to modification could, in a sense, moving forward, open a Pandora's box. Totally autonomous vehicles are in the future, and we are all aware of that. Google has their cars now. You've seen the videos of tractors out there. The last thing that any of us want is a 40-ton piece of equipment traveling down the road that's not controlled by an operator.
He makes a point. You wouldn't want an 80,000-pound machine in the middle of nowhere to be able to cruise wherever it wants at 8 miles an hour. It might just look something like this.
Watch out! Watch out!
I'm confident from that testimony that the owner of this dealership is not the type of individual to be hypocritical. He would never suggest that farmers can't modify their tractors, but then modify his own service vehicles by disabling emission systems such as the DPF, DEF, or EGR so that you can run the trucks without problematic breakdowns and enable the trucks to be void of expensive emission systems repairs since the devices were electronically deleted with software flashes at his own dealership. He would never do that. He has nothing to worry about here. And if he were to do that, I'm confident that he has treated his family members as well as his employees so well that they would never detail this to someone with 1 million subscribers on YouTube after watching a video regarding Nebraska right to repair. And write emails to the people that you see in the description down below. You understand that I'm done playing with you people now, right? That's it for today. And as always, I hope you learned something.